Good afternoon. I'm going to show you today how to use Windows 2000 Server. We're going to do various things. Today I'm going to show you first how to add an application. You can go Start, Run. You're going to browse to where you want to go. And we're in the D drive, which is the CD drive. We are going to click Setup. We're going to click Open. Now don't get click happy because these they do not like it. There we go. Give it a second. If it doesn't work, try it again. Okay, then we're going to say OK because that's the file we want. Okay, there's our little hourglass. It means it's working and trying to do what it's supposed to do. It's working, it's working, it's working, it's opening. It's opening up the information it needs. Working some more. Remember, downloading applications can take a while. One of the interesting things I've seen is that with Windows 2000 Server, you have these quick launch buttons, which in many of the earlier versions you didn't have those. So we're waiting some more while it tries to do what it can. The other interesting thing here is that unplug or eject hardware, the media that we have. You can see it's still thinking. This is one of those processes where you have to relax and let it do what it's supposed to do. There she comes. It's opened up all of the different little files in there. You get to choose your language, which is English. We'll say next. Welcome. You can click next. I agree, this is the EULA. And if you don't remember what a EULA is, it's End User License Agreement. Pretty much saying that this is their property. They're giving you the right to use it. You can't do anything that's going to mess with the programming. Okay, we're going to click next. Choose the install method, easy install. And here comes everything it's extracting. Just a word of warning, I specifically chose an item that doesn't really work well with NT because I'm going to take it off right after this. So everything will look like it'll work, but then some of the links will be broken. So right after this, you're going to learn how to uninstall a program. One of the most important things to remember when you're buying software is, one, you should know what your computer is. What does it have? What operating system? How much memory? How much RAM? All of those type of questions when you're buying it. Nowadays, if you buy a newer computer, most newer computers come with Windows 7. The problem there is a lot of programs, older stuff does not communicate well with Windows 7. And now it's like the reverse of this one. So the installation was successful, it says. So we're going to finish. And it's still going to be doing some stuff because you see what it did is it just popped up a shortcut button right there. And now it's saying no desktop settings have been found with which this game can run. pretty much it's saying the desktop can't talk to it. Let's see if we go in here, Programs, Puzzle Quest, and it should say the same thing. If not, we've got a game we can play. It's just that the desktop shortcut doesn't work. But it doesn't. So we've put it on, and now bummer, it doesn't work. There are two ways to go about this, and they're sort of the same. It's just better to get in the habit of doing it the right way. You could come in here to Programs, look at Puzzle Quest, and often in here there will be an uninstall. The better way to do it, where you know everything will be done correctly, come over here to Settings, Control Panel, and while Control Panel is coming up, we're looking, gonna wait, let all the icons appear, Add or Remove Programs, double click, okay, here's this AL Open All, and here's Puzzle Quest. So you click on Puzzle Quest, you don't double click, just click on it, and then see there's a gray button over here, Change or Remove. We're going to click it. Now here is the Puzzle Quest uninstaller. This is what usually is in the program screen, the start screen that I showed you. We're going to click Next. What all do you want to get to remove? Save games? Yeah, because I'm not going to leave the game on here. Didn't work. High scores? Yeah, we'll get rid of it. Sorry, clicky happy. Mods and expansion packs. We don't need any of that. So you click Next. And it's removing. One of the things to be very careful of when you're removing a program, I'm going to click Finish here. One of the things to be very careful of when you're removing programs is that every once in a while it'll pop up something about, this is a shared folder. Do you want to get rid of it anyways? A shared folder or shared file means that some other program needs it to run correctly. And if you remove it, there is a very good chance that that program won't work right. So just be real careful. If you don't know what it's to, I just tend to leave it. So you're going to click out of those, and that's how you add an application.